Yes, we are back once again. This is Matt
sir.
P.
And Jeremy Chase Harden.
And you are listening to Parking Lot Parables.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 7.
7. Number of completion.
Complete.
But we ain't done.
We just getting started, y'all.
Oh, yeah. We gonna keep it moving.
We hope y'all had a great evening, a great week so far.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Hump Day.
Yep. Hump Day.
So we gonna get right into this thing.
Oh, yeah. So I've been reading this book by Carlos Cody, and it's called Proverbial Success. I would recommend that, you check it out. It's one of my homeboys. He wrote this book, and, just supporting black authors out there. One thing that, it was talking about in the book, it had a personality test. So I would figure that, I would take it and Matt would take it. So, we can figure out what type of personality book we are.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much the book was talking about, once you know what type of personality you have, you can better know who you are, better know how you deal with certain situations. So we went ahead and took the test. We're going to go ahead and introduce what type of personalities we have. I'm going to let you go first, bro.
Well, I'm a protagonist.
Okay.
They got my guy with a sword, which is kind of right on par with me because I love martial arts.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Swords, knives, we play with all that. So, I mean, it was right on point. So, what were you, bro?
Yeah, I was a mediator. Now, my own avatar don't match me. It got me out here picking flowers. And that is not my qualities. But I was reading some of it, and it was saying that mediators' personalities are true idealists. They always look for good, even in the worst things, people, events. And I'll say, and it even says that they're sort of shy as well. As we talked about in the last podcast on Conquering Fear, I'll share with how I am sort of shy in public environments and sometimes, and this really sums up a lot of who I am as a person. And I do identify with a lot of what it's talking about. So what does yours describe you as, bro?
Well, the introduction is saying, protagonists are natural born leaders full of passion and charisma. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with that.
Okay.
For me, forming about 2% of the population, yeah, I can believe that because there's a lot of followers and bandwagon people in the world. Yeah. There are oftentimes our politicians. I don't agree with that because I think most politicians are crooks, or coaches and teachers reaching out and inspiring others to achieve and do good in the world.
Okay, that what's up, bro. So with this test, I'm going to go ahead and plug it for you. It is called 16 Personalities. We may have the link to it if you want to take it yourself to figure out what type of personality you are. But there's 16 different personalities. I'm not going to go into who all personalities it is. But we're going to go over different segments of what type of personalities people you react with. So the next part we're going to talk about is the strengths and weaknesses. So as a moderator, I have a couple of strengths. I'm idealistic. I seek value and harmony, which is very true. Like, I don't be with the foolishness. If you with the drama, don't miss me with that. I'm open-minded and flexible, very creative. Yep. Passionate and energetic. Dedicated and hardworking. So those are most of my strengths. What's your strength, bro?
Let's see. Tolerant,
Is that true, bro?
It depends, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like it really depends, bro. Like it really depends on the situation. I'm tolerant with children, unless they like super bad. Like they gotta be like cussing and carrying on.
Yeah, I feel you. I was gonna say,
you know, or they tearing up stuff, and then I ain't got no tolerance for children to break stuff. You know, or people that come at me like real sideways. I give them one time. I give them one time for the one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, because everybody got a bad day, so I give them one time to tighten up, you know, and try and diffuse the situation. After that, that's it's a wrap for them. Yeah, for the one time.
Yes, sir.
Reliable. I think I'm pretty reliable. You know, if I tell somebody I'm gonna do something, I don't like just straight up try and make promises. I'll be like, I'll do my best. You know, and I do my best. Charismatic, yeah, I'll say so. Yeah. Natural born leaders. Yeah, it's like I said, you know, yeah, I think it's pretty much on point for the most part, except for that tolerant part. I don't know, man. But then it goes into the weaknesses.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Overly idealistic.
Yeah, mine says that too. So.
Yeah, too sensitive.
I ain't got that one.
Fluctuating self-esteem. I got a fluctuating tolerance level.
Yeah.
Temperament.
But we working on that.
Yeah. You know, in 2020, man.
Yeah.
In 2020, you know, we working on all the strengths. I mean, trying to build up on them, and we working on all the weaknesses.
Oh yeah.
Trying to develop them into strengths. You know. You know. So you know, whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, whatever it is, we working on it.
So is that all your weaknesses?
Hold on. Struggle to make tough decisions. I don't know what you would consider a tough decision. Like, sorry, y'all, if I sound like I'm losing my voice. I've been dealing with something for the last few days, but
I mean, I guess it's talking about like, you know, life-changing decisions.
I had to pull the plug on somebody, like.
I mean, I don't know. It may be just tough decisions, or just, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I haven't. Well, at one point in life, I was ordered by the court to go turn myself in. So I made. I mean, the decision was. I guess the tough decision was if I wanted to try and be rebellious or not. I mean, I went on to turn myself in that morning right after I hit Shoney's breakfast.
I feel you.
You know, so I mean, I ain't really had a hard time making tough decisions. I mean, that whole situation sucked, honestly, but you know, moving on. Yeah. What's some of your weaknesses, bro?
Well, some of mine, like yours, was too idealistic. Mine was too altruistic. I don't even know what that
altruistic.
Was. Altruistic. Yeah, seeing like being selfish, which because I give a lot, so I'm probably not that.
I wouldn't agree with that one.
Yeah, they say I'm impractical. Wow. Well, yeah. Because the way they're describing it is saying that, you know, when something captures a mediator's imagination, they can neglect practical matters like day to day. I do get stuck in my head a lot. So maybe that is
I do too. I be daydreaming.
Oh yeah, a way of me being impractical. Dislike dealing with data. No, I mean I like to see the details because you know once you can see all the facts, I do better with that.
You know what? I just realized something. Like I think some of these may have been true over the years.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I think I've been no, I wouldn't. I don't think I wouldn't have ever really called myself too selfless. But maybe a little too sensitive when I was younger. Probably. I'd probably say that probably would have been true.
Yeah. Sure.
Fluctuating self-esteem. That was definitely true at one point in life. So yeah, I mean some of these they're not true anymore, but you know they were true at one point.
I feel you. Shoot, the next one for me was take things too personally. It depends on what it is and who it's coming from. Like, you know, if it's some random person saying you fat, I'm like, okay, you
Like,
ugly.
yeah,
So
for real. Like,
I'm like, I won't take it too personally anymore. But you know, if a family member come up to me and you know has something serious to talk to me about that they dislike, or you know, just someone close to me, then maybe I will take that personally because
yeah,
it's a
depending
personable
on how they
conversation.
saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now
get
if they saying it in love, I'll take that criticism. But if you're on the negative, I will totally like block you out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm.
I gotta put
It
up with
would
that.
go in one ear and out the other because I learned you gotta protect your peace.
Mm-hmm.
So you know,
Mm-hmm.
and the last one is difficult to get to know.
Nah, I mean, I say you pretty open, bro.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
think that may have been true in the past?
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Because you know, I was super shy. Like, you know, I was one of them people. You ask me a question, I give you one word answers, and you know, because I wasn't comfortable talking to people, especially strangers. But you know, I grew out of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for mine.
I had somebody call me an enigma.
Who?
An enigma.
I hope they weren't white. And put that in on that enigma.
No. Like she meant an enigma. Hold on.
Oh wow.
Let me
Yeah, look that up, bro. To get that.
give y'all
definition.
that. I'm gonna give y'all. I mean, let's see what Webster got to say about that. I was like, I didn't know you was into the Batman comics, Riddler. Something hard to understand or explain. So apparently, I'm a mystery. I'm puzzling. Hard to understand. I was like, I guess. Like,
Was this someone you were talking to, or just some random person?
somebody I mean, well, we was getting to know each other.
Got you.
Yeah. So we was getting to know each other, and she referred to me as an enigma. I was like, what?
Oh wow.
I guess I'm not your average dude. You know, most black dudes you run into around our age, you know, he doesn't tell you, yeah, I do martial arts.
Yeah.
I ride motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's not uncommon to run into a black dude who's a musician.
Yeah.
I mean, especially around here, that's not uncommon. But
at all.
To on top of that, you know, ain't a lot of black dudes that are musicians that ride motorcycles or that do martial arts. So I guess I was like, I guess I see where you coming from. Like, a little different.
Yeah. I mean,
I was like, well, what can I say? You know, I mean, it's true for both of us. You know, we just cut from a different cloth.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of, you know, people we talk to, the next one is relating to how we do in romantic relationships. And I'll go ahead and go first.
Ahead, bro.
So for mediators, they describe me as a dreamy idealist, and in pursuit of a perfect relationship, you know, this quality shows the strongest. You know, I always, it says that I imagine like pretty much I plan what our future will be like in my head before we live it out. Like I'll role play a bunch of scenarios. And I ain't gonna lie, I do that. You know, even when I was younger, I've had a very vivid imagination when it came to, you know, people I liked. And really that has messed me up in the past. Because I done had full-blown conversation in my head how I think it's gonna go. And it go totally the opposite way. They say mediators aren't necessarily in a rush to commit. They are, after all, prospecting types. I would say yes and no on this one. Cause if I fall for you, I'm down like 100%. I am very cautious of who I let in though. So as far as the committing part, I'm very cautious of who gets to know me, all of me. And even in this podcast, I think, you know, I do hide some factors that I'm going through. But at the same time, it's an open platform in this podcast. You know, I'm trying to be more expressive, you know, just to share and be authentic. Yeah. You know, just to help someone out. So, you know, I guess I wouldn't say I'm, you know, not in a rush to commit. Because even now, I'm not looking for anyone, but at the same time, I'm open if someone were to come into my life, because I know there's a lot of things that I need to work on myself. Really, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like 100% motivated to do everything business wise. Just, building, and it's like to bring a relationship into that. Even just my relationship with God, I know in the past there was a bunch of times where, I would be talking to someone or dating someone and my attention would divert from, my relationship with God to that person. So, just watching out for those similar behaviors. Like I said, I'm not looking for anyone, but at the same time, my eyes ain't closed. So, yeah. But yeah.
Word.
What about you, bruh?
I don't know about mine, man. It says I feel I'm the type to feel most at home when I'm in a relationship, and few types are more eager to establish a love and commitment with their chosen partners.
Look like you don't agree at all with that.
No, I really don't agree with that first statement. Like, I ain't never really felt at home in a relationship, and that's because I'm not even gonna go there. But
I feel you, bro.
But no, that's an N-O.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop Bullwinkle say, let's move on. All right, so I do take dating and relationships seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Looking towards the long haul. I do agree with that. As we should at our age, and
exactly.
trying to
gotta be on our grown man.
Yeah, and I ain't trying to be out here with no baby mama and nothing like that. So
no baby mamas.
Yeah, I'm allergic. So yeah, definitely don't want to. Definitely looking forward to long haul. Let's see what else this thing is talking about. It says people with protagonist personalities are ready to show their commitment by taking the time and effort to establish themselves as dependable, trustworthy partners. I agree with that. Me. And that's what I'm working on now.
Okay.
Just going, we're just going 100%, going for everything, that we've put to the side over the years, all of our, just using all of our gifts that we've been given, cultivating. We just cultivating this year, cultivating ourselves.
Yes, sir.
And I used to look at a relationship like, oh well, if she don't offer anything towards what I got going on, then that's a waste of time.
And you know what, bro? I was like that at one point, but I've learned even just recently that you have to be able to cultivate someone.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I was about to say. I didn't realize how selfish that outlet was. I was like, wow, that's selfish as crap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I was even on. I mean, there was this post the other day asking, would you date someone from a fast food restaurant? I was like, yeah, because I'm a motivator. Like, you ain't gonna stay there. Unless you gonna be like the owner, the manager, like you gonna grow in some type of form.
And if you ain't trying to, we gotta cut it off.
It probably won't work.
It ain't gonna work. I had a relationship like that. I was trying to, like, this was before I was even, like thinking about this type of stuff, cultivating people. I think I've always been that type of person to try and, I've always been that type of person to try and push somebody to do better for themselves. I remember I was dating a young lady and like she wasn't doing nothing, man. She was like waiting for her monthly check or whatever. I was like, man, we should go to school or something. Yeah. She had 1,000 excuses coming out of her tail, man. I was and I gave it a solid 8 months before I said
deuces. Yeah.
And that's how you gotta be. Yeah. Do not settle. Yeah. At the same time, that doesn't mean like I ain't saying don't give somebody a chance. But if somebody's clearly not trying to do better for themselves, it's like you said, if she was at a fast food restaurant, she could be like going to school, or something like she's that's the best job she can get right now.
Mm-hmm.
While she's getting through school,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm with that.
Exactly.
Like, just bring me something back.
I'm telling you.
When you get off.
Yeah, like, and you know what? For me, I will say that cultivating is one of the things I looked at. That when I was growing up, I thought it was just the man's job to cultivate the woman, but now, because like there was a lot of one-sidedness that I didn't even know was going on. But now I'm like, can she cultivate me as well? You know, can she push my dreams? Can she push, you know, the vision that I have set forth as well? And me do vice versa. Like, you know, one-sidedness has to go away. Like, bruh, I'm done.
Okay, here's something I do not agree with.
What's that, bruh?
Protagonists have a tendency to avoid any kind of conflict, sometimes even sacrificing their own principles to keep the peace. That can lead to long-term problems if their efforts never fully resolve the underlying issues that they met.
Yeah, that ain't you, bro.
No.
That is not you.
I'm not going to say I'm
aggressive.
I be looking for conflict,
Mm-hmm.
but nah, I ain't standing down.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something I don't believe in,
Yep.
I'm speaking on it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
come at me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Won't start it, but we'll finish.
Oh, I will finish it too, boy.
Save but can get these hands.
All day. Wing Chun hands.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Shout out to the Wing Chun community.
Yes, sir.
So, what's next?
So, the next thing that explores is friendships, how you deal with
this ought
friendships.
to be good.
So, for me as a mediator, it says the true friends of people with mediator personality types tend to be few and far between. But those that make the cut are often friends for life. The challenge is that many dualities that this type harbors, when it comes to be sociable, mediators crave the depth of mutual human understanding, but tire easily in social situations. They're excellent at reading into others' feelings and motivations, but are often unwilling to provide others with the same insight into themselves. Yeah. I will say that, you know, this past, 3 years, there have been a lot of people that have been cut off from me. Some I had to cut myself, and some just fell off on their own. I probably got just a couple that I can be like, hey, that's my bro. Like, especially you, bro. Like, for real. Like, I will say that, you know, once you cross me in a negative manner, it's very hard for me to really go back to what we had. Now, I'll forgive you. I'll move on, but at the same time, I cannot go back.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, as far as it, you know, being mutually human understanding, you know, I'm understanding, I will say. I always listen to what others say. But yeah, that's pretty on point. But what about you, bro?
Let's see. It says let me just start from the top. Saying protagonist or anything but passive. True.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not passive whatsoever. You know what? It's reminded me of something. Somebody had the nerve to call me timid. Not to my face though.
No. Oh, really?
Said it to somebody else, and that person told me.
They timid themselves.
Now, mind you, yeah, because they weren't brave enough to say this to my face.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, though, this was at work.
Yeah.
So, you know, I put on a whole nother, like, I can't be myself at work.
Yeah, I feel you.
Probably, yeah, it wouldn't work.
No, I feel you, bro.
So, I have to put on another face.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's still me, but I water myself down.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which basically means be quiet because I know my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so, like, I don't know, some, you know, what was that ape's name that got shot a couple of years ago? God, dog. I had a joke for that. Now I forgot. But, this lady, she was like, she told my supervisor, he was like, yeah, he was real timid. I was like, You know, I probably this is what I do when I'm at work. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Mm-hmm.
if if somebody done gave me lip more than once, I'm gonna let my supervisor handle them because I know the next thing that comes out my mouth ain't gonna be good.
I feel
Like
you
that
on
one situation I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she got smart with me one time, and then
Yeah.
I told her, yeah, you basically I did call her a liar
Mm-hmm.
in so many words.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just learned after that. It was like, yeah, I better let my supervisor handle it because I don't get paid. They handle this type of stuff.
I feel you. Yeah.
But yeah, just talk about not definitely not passive. Let's see. It says I take genuine pleasure in getting to know other people. That's true. I do. If I feel like I don't know, I gotta like if that interest is there,
Mm-hmm.
like then yeah, that's true. I do take on genuine, I do like to get to know people.
Yeah.
Because real friends are hard to come by.
Oh yeah, yeah.
These
Especially
days.
in these days, man.
Yeah, I mean everybody's like it's like we were saying in a few earlier episodes talking about this like savage culture.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's for themselves, and it's like F everybody. You ain't if you ain't down with me, then if you all this other type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a weird time. Like, well, I don't know. Everybody, these people really be just putting on. They be what do they call it? They be capping for Facebook, capping for social media. They ain't tough like that.
Yeah.
They post these memes, they repost these memes, and then they somewhere in their room crying, curled up on the bed right now.
That's real.
Talking about why don't nobody love me.
Because you're posting all that foolishness.
And it's you. You watching right now. We talking about you, man. Stop putting that mess up on Facebook and get your life together.
Mm-hmm.
Hit your knees.
For the one time.
Trippy, man. Let's see. They say I don't mind lending a helping hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, that's true. If they can be critical if they believe necessary. I don't know what that's talking about. Let's see. Ultimately, protagonists will find that their excitement and unyielding optimism will yield them many satisfying relationships. And I think that with authentic, that share the vision and authenticity, I believe that, because that's us.
Yeah.
That's us.
100.
100. And I see a couple of other people, coming in, and we're gonna get them on the show, here in the near future too.
Mm-hmm.
And like even people, who are not necessarily of the same faith.
Exactly.
But they are good people.
Yeah, just like-minded in character.
Like our characters are like this.
Yeah.
The only thing that's different about us is, well, I believe in Jesus and they believe in something else or nothing.
And you know what? Like, that's really what's the problem with a lot of people. They focus more on what's different about someone else instead of what's similar. And that way, if we are Christians, we can't reach people if we're always looking at the differences.
Yeah.
But
The only way we gonna bring unbelievers to Christ is if we gotta spend time with them. We got to. I mean, it's the only other way.
Oh yeah.
So, this is an interesting one.
Oh yeah.
Parenthood. You wanna start it off?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna talk about what kind of daddy I am.
All right.
So for me, it said people who share the mediator personality type share a tendency to not only strive to learn and grow as principled moral individuals, but bring like-minded people on that journey with them in their own subtle, often shy way. Mediators want to lead others forward, and as kindred spirits, they find no greater opportunity for this in parenthood. Like it was saying, yeah, I agree with that. If I were to have a son or daughter, I would really, show them everything there is to learn, as far as, adulthood, just growing up, period. I want to have an open relationship with my child. I know a lot of people grown up where where they didn't have that open communication with their parent. Sometimes I do feel like that, but you know, my parents were there. You know, whenever I needed to talk, they were open to talk to me. I didn't reach out as much as I got older because, like I said before, I was shy and really didn't know how to express myself when I was younger. So a lot of that was on me. But you know, I really want to make a very continuous dialogue when I'm a parent, because I know this world is crazy. Shoot, it's getting crazier and crazier as we speak right now. But you know, I want to have that sense. I remember there was a preacher, I forgot his name, but you know, he was talking about how, you know, his daughter will run to him and say, "Daddy, Daddy, I broke something." And you know, that's how we should want our kids to be. Even with, you know, in our faith, we shouldn't want to hide what we're doing. But I want my kid to feel comfortable to talk to me about anything, you know. And I'm not saying I'm gonna be their friend. I'm gonna tell them straight out the truth. It's at the same time, I'm not going to down what they think, because you know, you gotta teach them how to talk as adults, have open communications, because you know, you can create some weird trauma if you don't, you know, teach your kid how to communicate with adults. So you know, that's the type of parent that I will likely be. What about you, bruh? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Parenthood. Let me speak on this real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it says, as natural leaders, that's me, protagonists make excellent parents.
Okay.
Striving to strike a balance between being encouraging and supportive. Friends to their children. I missed that part. Boy, this thing got me bent.
You ain't gonna be their friend, bruh?
No, man. Hold on. Let me keep reading. Because I knew there was going to be some foolishness in here somewhere. While still working to instill strong values and a sense of personal responsibility. If there's one strong trend with the protagonist's personality, is that there's a bedrock of empathetic support, not bullheadedly telling people what they ought to do, but helping them to explore their options and encouraging them to follow their heart. Yeah, okay. All right.
But
I mean, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but
I think you will, because, like, really, you know, you grew up, even with the music, you know, you were like, no one was really pushing you. I think you would push your kid if they were into the arts.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they're into it.
Anything like that. Like,
yeah, if they're into it.
You'll let them explore.
Most definitely. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, this is what I feel like. I feel like I probably have one child that's really into music.
Mm-hmm.
But I might end up having a nephew or a niece from my brother that's gonna really be into music too.
Yeah. So,
and I definitely want to be there for them.
Yeah.
My nephew and or niece. Because I know he's gonna definitely have one that's like, they gonna be like, is that your child or his child? So I want to be there for the whole family, even your children, bro. Because I'm sure you gonna have some. I know you gonna have some children that's into music too, man. I'm gonna send them all over, man. I'm gonna have a camp ready for them.
Jackson 5.
Jackson 5 Commission.
Oh yeah.
Or Earth, Wind and Fire, whoever.
Yes, sir. Shoot.
Well, let's see. Parents take pride in nurturing and inspiring strong values. I think I would do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, be like Major Payne. It's not nurturing, it's neutering.
Let's see. For these values come from understanding and not blind obedience. And I really do believe that that's important. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, when I'm teaching my child something, I don't want them to be like, I don't want it to be like, 'cause I said so.
Yeah. Give them understanding.
I want them to understand why this is the right thing to do. Not just because I said so, because they going to definitely.
Yeah, they're going
to rebel off that one. Yeah, that's going to be, there's going to be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're going to rebel.
A lot of things, I think sometimes as parents, you're scared to show your kids that, you know, you failed in certain areas when you were younger. And I think that really needs to be an open dialogue. Like your mama is out here hoeing. Like, you need to tell that part of yourself, because, you know, that can prevent your child from making a mistake or going through something that they don't need to go through. But yeah.
Now, this one's interesting.
What's that?
It says laying down occasionally necessary discipline won't come naturally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that because I'm ready.
Mm.
I'm ready to lay down the discipline.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna I ain't gonna be looking for it. Like, yeah, let me
Uh-huh.
just catch you slipping for
Yeah.
the one time. No, I ain't gonna be doing that.
I feel you.
But
But when the time comes,
when the time comes, and I'm
Mhm.
sure it will, because this is my children we talking about. I know
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna try me.
Mhm.
They're gonna try me.
Oh yeah, cause I tried my parents, so I
Yeah.
already know.
So yeah, no, I done planted that seed. It is what it
Mhm.
is. It's coming,
Yeah.
and I know they're gonna try me.
Mhm.
So, and when that time comes, I will be ready.
Yep.
Let's see, yeah, cause they trying to make me sound like a punk right now. They talking about they as they get into adolescence, they begin to truly make their own decisions, sometimes contrary to what I taught them.
Mm.
And they say, while I'll try and meet this with grace and humor, I can sometimes feel hurt in the face of this rebellion. I'm like, I mean,
You ain't old enough to get one.
I'm like, yeah, you ain't too old or big to get beat, fam. I mean, but for real though, like, what I'll do, I mean, like, I'm like, look, I taught you better than that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this is all you.
Yeah.
And this stupidity is coming completely from your own mind. And I will say that to him. I won't care. Now you calling me stupid. No, I'm saying what you're doing is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, would you treat your daughter different than your son?
Nope.
Oh, for real?
Nope. They can all get to work.
I feel you, bro.
No. It ain't gonna be no. I want to go ahead and there ain't gonna be no like double standards in the priest home.
Okay.
No,
Sure.
I can't have that foolishness going on.
Mm-hmm.
I need both of them to know it ain't cool as my son. It ain't gonna be cool for him to be out here being a womanizer.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, definitely in that aspect.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let my daughter know. You know, don't think just because you know you can get away with anything because you daddy's little girl.
Uh-huh.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I feel you.
And you know, like for real, like I want both of them to know that they can get this work.
Oh yeah. I feel you on
For
that.
real.
I'm the same way. Like I said, I ain't tolerating no foolishness. But at the same time, I do want to keep that open communication because I don't want them to run into someone else. You know, when I'm here, that you know can give them a good example of what to do. I can lay out a plan for them. You know, but at the same time, you know, gotta let them grow up. Let them, you know, be their own person when that time comes. But yeah, bruh.
Yeah, but I think it let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much like yeah, I'm gonna definitely instill everything and try and be as transparent with my children as possible. But like yeah, your daddy he did his thing. Did his thing.
Yeah.
You know, so and I know you're gonna do yours.
Oh yeah.
But if I catch you in my house,
oh yeah,
woo!
everybody get.
I'm like, I'm gonna beat you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna beat him.
Yep.
Whoever you with or her family.
Okay, and
Yep.
when you get home, you getting the same.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, if they want, like, hey, I caught you in my house, you trespassing. Everybody gonna get to work.
I'm telling you.
Career, what's this? Career paths?
Oh yeah. What type of careers you into?
Let's see. I don't know. This thing, it's a lot to look at.
Yeah. Mine is very complicated as well. I'll go ahead and talk about it. So for my career path, it says that you know it's perhaps more challenging for mediators to find a satisfying career than any other type. Though intelligent, their learning styles of most school makes long years earning an advanced degree. At the same time, that's often what's needed to advance in the field that rings true for them. Mediators often wish that they could be just doing what they love without the stress and rigor of professional life. And I will say all of that is 100% true. Like I said, the learning style of most schools, I'm not really for. Since a lot of them really teach you how to take tests and don't really teach you how to do stuff. So it did take me a while to graduate. It took me over 7 years to graduate. college with a bachelor's degree. So yeah, I would say that, I would love to just be doing what I love, without the stress, of having a 9 to 5. But at the same time, I do like that, what you call it, that structure of a 9 to 5 as well. However, I'm not limited to that. But at the same time, I'm always dreaming of bigger and better things. Even on my job, I like to plan to be bigger, better than I ever was. Even in this new semester, I'm trying to implement some new things at my job. But just trying to grow in every area of my life, business wise, career, all of that. What's your say, bro?
I don't know if I really agree with mine,
Mm-hmm.
because it's making me seem like I want to work around a whole bunch of people, and I don't like doing that.
I feel you.
I really don't like the whole customer service thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel you.
that junk is trash, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, customer service is trash. But shout out to the people that work customer service with a good attitude all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and even if it's not all the time, most of the time,
Uh-huh.
because customer service is hard, man. Like,
Oh,
that's a hard job, man. Like,
one of the toughest out there, and it doesn't get the respect it deserves.
yeah, I mean, I feel like customer service is like almost as bad as like, I don't know, it's the equivalent of working out in the field or something, boy.
Mhm.
Like mentally, it's
Yeah.
the mental and emotional, like, where the field is the physical.
Yeah.
Customer service is that emotional and mental, man, because you like anytime you can get berated
Yeah.
and you can't say nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
If you do, you getting fired
Yeah.
off top, or at the very least getting rolled up, depending on what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, customer service is trash. So, and this thing is kind of so it's like I was like, it has my eyes are towards anything that lets me do what I love the most, which is helping other people.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I like helping people,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know. This is more sounding like it's gearing more towards a customer service type of helping. That the devil is a lie.
I mean, I'm at the point where I like helping people, but at the same time, I don't want to be stuck helping people, especially people I don't get along with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have to be like, customer service for me would have to be more personal for me to like, it would have to be like one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm the same
That
way.
commercial thing where just anybody comes in and you don't know what is about to come at you.
Yeah.
Nah, that jump's for the birds.
Yeah,
man.
I feel you.
Nah, that's not the one.
Mhm.
That's not the one, and I'm not either.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. Yeah, and I do have a resolve to succeed.
Always.
I think we both do.
Yeah.
That's why we're here this evening, and that's why you listening to us.
Uh-huh.
And we hope you have a resolve to succeed as well.
Oh yeah.
At whatever it is that you gearing your mind towards.
Mhm.
But that's really all I got to say about this thing. Cause I'm good on that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of trying to succeed, we just want to go ahead and let y'all know y'all can follow us on Facebook, all social media platforms, Parking Lot Parables on all social media. If you want to write in questions you want us to talk about, or just if you want to be a guest of the show, if you want to be a sponsor, any of that type of jazz, just email us parkinglotparables@gmail.com, or you can DM either one of us or the Parking Lot Parables page. We love to have you. If you want to DM me personally, all of my usernames is the Chase Harden and Matt.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Matthew Priest. Instagram is Matt P2 Real. You can hit me up on Snapchat and Twitter under Unprecedented MP.
Oh yeah. So like I said, we definitely appreciate everyone that's been following us, everyone that's been sharing, everyone that's been commenting. Like, it's been a ride. Like, even in a couple of weeks, 7 weeks.
Yeah. This is our
7
7th
weeks.
weekend.
Yeah, and we've already reached 200 people already. And we're grateful for every single one of you. Like y'all have no idea how much it means to us that y'all listening to us right now.
Yeah, this is dope.
Like really, I do want to turn this into a full-time thing one day. But
yeah,
you know, y'all in the beginning of this, and I'm grateful for all of y'all. Like I said,
yeah, I just want to see where we are at the end of this year. I'm ready to see.
Man, I got a faith level on high, like
on 10.
I wouldn't be surprised if we up to like 5,000 by the end of this year.
5,000.
5,000. We at 200 right now.
Yeah, I want to go on tour this year, man. I want to do like a live, like go speak somewhere.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel you.
Do like a little music tour / speaking engagement tour of like maybe 10 cities.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all hit us up, man.
Oh yeah,
y'all if y'all know somebody who's looking to hear some young individuals such as us.
Oh yeah.
You know, talking to the youth. You know, doing some music. We're gonna be putting out some music real soon, man. We working on some real good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Working on some skits. I think we're gonna start. We've already started writing. For that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We just getting the technical part lined up.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But next month we're gonna be doing some things. We're gonna put out some music next month for sure.
Yeah.
This month we're just working on production.
Mm-hmm.
And working on before the end of this month, hopefully you gonna catch us doing the video podcast full time.
Mm-hmm.
So man, y'all just stay tuned in, man. We gonna let's see what you think, bro. You want to try and on our first video? You want to try and get somebody in?
Sure, bro. Like for real, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we gonna on our first official video podcast, we gonna try and get we gonna try and have a guest in.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of y'all wants to be that guest, hit us up. Parking Lot Parables at Gmail, or hit us up on the Facebook page or Instagram or wherever.
Yes, sir. Definitely. So the next thing is workplace habits. So for me as a mediator, it says that in the workplace, mediators face the challenge of taking their work and their profession personally. So if it isn't worth doing, it really isn't worth doing. And this sense of moral purpose in their work colors everything from how they respond to authority to how they express it. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like, like, you know, while I'm at work, even old jobs, you know, if I ain't feel like doing it, I didn't feel like doing it. I did it, but I didn't feel like doing it. Like, you know, if I don't see a sense of purpose in doing the job that I have, then I will clock out quick. Like, you know, and I'm grateful for every job that I've had. I started working in fast food. I've worked at a theme park before. I worked at, you know, distribution type jobs, all of that type of stuff. And, you know, if I felt like, you know, it wasn't what I wanted, I did clock out. Not clock out, you know, physically, but,
right.
You know, mentally, I was like, all right. But, you know,
bare minimum.
Yeah. And you know what? I've always had bigger dreams. Even to this day. I'm thankful for every job I had, but you know, these are pretty on point as far as, you know, now responding to authority, I'm pretty okay with that though. You know, I've been really good about, you know, respecting who's in charge, allowing them to lead me, because most of the time it turns out that, and you know what? You know, a lot of people say they've had some trash bosses, but I've had some really good ones. Like, they really look out for me. Not even just in the workplace. Like, they really want to push who I am as a person. Shoot, I've had some lifelong friends that were bosses. Now, in the beginning, you know, in my menial jobs, nah. Yeah, I've had some trash bosses as well. Mm-hmm. Shoot, one wanted to fire me, and they ended up getting fired, but that's neither here nor there.
That's what happens, man. That's what happens.
Yeah, but you know, it's pretty on point. Is my personality types and workplace habits. What about you, bro?
Well, I'm just talking about these bosses for a second.
Both.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've pretty much had trash bosses all throughout my work career. Yeah, trash. Now, when I was at Home Depot, I had like 5 bosses over the year, over the 2 years that I was there.
We calling out names, bro?
Nah, I ain't gonna call out no names.
I was like, bro.
But oh well, I mean, I call out the job. I don't care.
Hey,
yeah, bump them. But yeah, I had a couple of good bosses there, and a couple of them were trash, and a couple of them were good. You know, so. I mean, they couldn't keep a boss. They couldn't keep a supervisor where I was. So, now, as far as my workplace habits, it says I'm intelligent, warm, idealistic, charismatic, creative, and social. I can be all these, and then I can be only some of them at times. Like warm. Whew. It depends. It just depends. I ain't gonna lie. I am working on not allowing certain things to affect my mood. Yeah. Like if somebody came at me a certain way or something done happened, that kind of might just blow me for the day. I might just be blowing, man. I'm like, man, I'm cold after that. I'm like, don't bother me.
Yeah, I feel.
So, but I'm working on that. I'm working on that. Let's see. Says I thrive in many diverse roles. True. You know, I've never had a task at work that I couldn't meet.
Yeah.
So I make an impression on my managers. Yeah, sure. But I read this earlier, and it said something about I have a desire to assist and cooperate, even if it's more than I can really take on. That's a lie, because I ain't about to do all that. It ain't about to happen. So that ain't me. I've never really. I mean, well, and when it comes to work, I don't think I've ever had the want or desire to try and prove myself to a supervisor. That joint dead. Nah, that ain't never happened. Now, one thing when I really started my musician journey, a few years back, I was seeking. I did find myself looking for approval from other musicians. I think that happens. I think that tends to happen to a lot of people when you first starting out. Then you begin to mature some.
Yeah.
And so I've matured past that, thank God. Now where I don't really be looking for approval from anybody. You know, I'm just doing me now. You know, if you digging it, bet. If you not, bet. So yeah, that's kind of that.
Yeah, bro.
To the conclusion, let's see. It said few personal types are as inspiring as and as charismatic as protagonists. The idealism and vision allow protagonists to overcome many challenging obstacles more often than not, brightening the lives of those around them. Yeah, I mean, I've had people tell me, you know, they appreciate me being in their life. I mean, so I guess it's
I feel.
Say they're invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. I mean, I better be invaluable to my own personal growth. Yeah. You know what I mean? It says I can be easily tripped up in areas where idealism and altruism are more of a liability than an asset. I can see that. Yeah. Because if you're working in a place where, you know, everybody's kind of for themselves. Yeah, idealism is not gonna be a good thing. Yeah, people ain't gonna like that.
Oh yeah, no,
you know, because you're gonna be stepping on toes, and you know they gonna be trying to get you up out of there. Exactly. Whether it is finding a partner, staying calm under pressure, reaching dazzling heights on the career ladder, which I do plan on doing.
Oh yeah,
all of those. Making difficult decisions, protagonists need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills, which is what I'm doing. Yeah. You know, and that's basically cultivating what we've been talking about.
Oh yeah,
for the last consistently cultivating and keeping a mindset. You know, every day is every day is a battle. You know, we're gonna talk about in another episode. We're gonna talk about some of the things that we battle with.
Oh yeah.
But every day is a battle. We try not to focus on the overall. Just try and focus on the day to day.
Yeah. For mine, it says that a few personality types are as poetic and kind-hearted as mediator, and I believe I'm kind-hearted. I write poetry, so yeah.
I'm about to say some ugly people to write poetry, bro. But let's move
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just listen to some of these open mics. They'll show up.
Man.
Trust me, them people are crazy.
But yeah, it says their altruism and vivid imaginations allow mediators to overcome many challenging obstacles, more often than not brightening the lives of those around them. Mediators creatively is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. It says that we can be easily tripped up in areas where idealism and altruism
Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing as yours. Mediators need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits. But yeah, I mean,
think that kind of goes for everybody though. Don't matter what personality you have on here, you definitely have to put in a conscious. Yeah, brother. I just want to say something. That is definitely a female avatar they gave you for that thing.
Oh yeah, like bro, they done did me. dirty.
They got him with a blonde. They got him as a blonde chick running through the forest with a flower in her hand.
Said I'm just out here picking daisies. Like, no.
Speaking of poetry, though, I got a funny story to tell. Like, was you with us that day? It was me. I don't know. We went to a poetry event.
Is this the one in Thomasville?
No, This was that spot right around the corner from here. It used to be a hookah lounge, but now they're trying to turn it into a club.
I think I went.
Okay,
I went to the one.
You know if you went to this because the girl. Okay, so there was a girl there, very beautiful, very pretty. So we think, oh shoot, man, let's shoot our shot. Well, that's what I was thinking anyway.
Yeah.
But I was with a hater. You know who I'm talking about.
I feel you, bro.
But so I went trying to shoot my shot, get it in right quick. I didn't know she was there to do a poetry though, bro. Yeah. And when I tell you, man, bro, when that girl got done with her poem, bro, I just walked off, bro. I was like, no, I'm retracting my own shot, bro. This girl talking about her daddy done had sex with her and everything, and that people really, man. People be putting out some crazy stuff in their poetry, man. Like, bro, I ain't.
At the same time, you gotta speak on what you went through.
Yeah.
Poetry is a form of healing, and she may have needed that to heal. But at the same time, I'd be checking for that crazy.
Yeah, got to be checking for that crazy. I was like, what? I just got up. You my daddy and you had sex. I was like, ooh, let me get on up out of here.
Okay.
Like, it's time to go.
Gonna be one of them nights.
And I was like, ooh, I knew she was too fine to be true.
Yeah.
Watch out for you. Gotta watch out for these pretty ones, man.
I mean, ugly ones too. Watch out.
I mean, if you ain't looking for them, you ain't got nothing to worry about anyway.
Oh no, there's some stalkers out there.
Yeah. Show you right. Yeah, but we got something we want to talk to y'all about.
Oh yeah.
We
go ahead and set it up, bro.
Okay, so we did our for those of y'all who tuned in Friday. We went live at 9:30.
Oh yeah,
Friday, this past Friday. Just the first live video for Parking Lot Parables, and we was just engaging with the followers and trying to crowdsource, get some things to talk about for this episode. And it started off real slow. Like we had a few people in, like my parents and a couple friends, and somewhere like around like the latter part of the live, some like random people start hopping in, like random, like talking about a couch.
Yeah,
like they was like, is this, when's the auction start
for the couch?
I was like, for the couch. It's like y'all are in the wrong chat, man.
Yeah.
Like there's no auction, man. This is we're talking about our podcast here.
Yeah.
And so we said that, but like more people started coming.
Uh-huh.
And then like it got to the point where go ahead.
They were being real disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful.
There was a bunch of racism.
It was some racism going on.
Trying to shoot they fat jokes at us.
Woo!
Man. And bruh, I had to stop you because I know you finna fire off.
Bruh, I'm with the shenanigans, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all come in here trying to. It's somebody I got called. Somebody like, what did he say? Oh, bro, did you see the one comment somebody made later after the video was done?
No.
It was like, is that a bag of White Castles y'all got there?
Heck no.
I was like, if y'all watch the live video, y'all can just go to the Parking Lots Parables Facebook page, and the video is there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now, skip to about 37 minutes if you want to catch the shenanigans that started popping off.
Yeah.
Because they just came with the mad disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna let you can catch me starting to fire off a little bit. I started firing. I ain't even gonna lie. I started firing off a little bit. I had bro, we was going on here to end it because I mean we was pretty much done anyway at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, the disrespect was real.
Oh yeah. The
disrespect
trying to
was
call
real.
us Iroka. What they call you, bro?
They said T.I. done got fat.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I was like, boy.
Racism is still well and
Talking
alive.
about Lil Ray and Pookie.
Okay.
I was like,
Pookie from Richmond.
I was like, bro, y'all wild, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you remember the one? Hey, what's up? What's happening? Rerun.
Yeah, I was like, you done mixed two different things all together.
I was like, and mind you, it was all this here.
Yeah, they were of the Caucasian persuasion.
Yeah, no, I think but this what tripped me out though. The one who made the rerun joke. I mean, he was so wide. I mean, only his head fit in the picture.
Yeah, he had that egg for a head.
I was like,
that thing.
I was like, bruh, really? I was like, at least both of us fit in the picture.
Okay.
I was like, you wildin'. I was like, but so yeah, y'all go to the Facebook.
I tried to delete most of them because it was with that foolishness.
Yeah, y'all. If y'all want to see, don't worry, because even he deleted them, but you can just still watch the video. You can still watch the video, and you'll see. Because we like before I start frying off, I read the comments.
Yeah.
I was like, so yeah, y'all will see what we talking about.
We trying to interact with them, you know.
Yeah, we just trying to. I was like, oh well, y'all here now, so
follow
the page, man. I'm like, nah, they still want to be disrespectful out here, man.
But yeah, it was crazy that Friday, but you know.
And we gonna go live again.
Oh yeah,
this upcoming Friday, we definitely go live again.
Yeah.
But it's something else we want to talk to y'all about.
Oh yeah. You know what time it is.
It's Miss Me with
that
foolishness, man.
So go ahead and set it up, bro.
Okay, I was on Snapchat when I found this out, and I just knew we had to talk about this one, man. We had to. So there is a man in the UK. His name is Reynard Sanaga. Little dude.
Yeah.
Small. About 36 years old.
Yep.
And he's go up a little bit, bro. He's been convicted of hold on, go up a little bit. Go up on the screen. Oh. All right, so he's been convicted of 159 sexual offenses, including 136 rapes. And the judge said he would never be safe for release. He's been sentenced to life. Now this is the way Dave Chappelle put it. There's nothing funny about rape.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Nope.
But what is interesting about these rapes is they were all men.
All of them.
All men.
All 159.
And actually, apparently there's more because they said they found him guilty of luring 48 men from Manchester clubs to his flat where he drugged and assaulted them
and filmed it.
Filmed every last one of them.
And you know we might include the video for the podcast part what he looks like and what he was doing. Like, bruh, over 159 men. And you know what? This dude's pretty scrawny. Like, he's
a little dude.
like he's lightweight. Like, but at the same time, he did drug him with some.
This is how he caught him, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how he did it. He would, like, his hunting grounds was Manchester club areas.
Mm-hmm.
He would catch these dudes stumbling out of the club drunk, you know, so he'd be like, hey, you need a cab? You want some more alcohol? I got some alcohol over in my cribs right around the corner.
Yep.
And so he get him back there, give him a drink that had a drug in it called, what was the drug called, bro?
Let me see.
GHB. Gamma hydroxy hydroxybutyrate.
It look like booty rate.
Dang, it do booty rate. It do look like gamma hydroxy butyrate. That's what it do kind of look like. But I'm pretty sure it's on gamma hydroxy butyrate.
Yeah.
Or it's a class C drug. I don't know what that means. But he had plenty of it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious as to how he got it.
Yeah. Shoot.
To be raping that many men.
Man, like.
And this dude, he was in the UK. He came from Indonesia. And he was in the UK with a visa.
Yeah.
And, you know, he had applied to, look at him. He just
just
small.
Small. Like, bruh, how did he even, like, lift up these guys? You know, because once you drug, you out. You dead weight. So how you even taking these guys up to your flat? And you know what? The crazy part after this, some of them, like pretty much the majority of them, don't even remember the event taking place. So the police are knocking on different dudes' door that they identified with the videos that he had. It was like, bruh, you got raped.
They've only identified 48 of them. They got
so far.
They've got over 100 more to identify.
Yeah, he filmed them all.
So there's a good chance that a lot of his victims aren't even from the UK.
Yeah,
because I mean, people from all over the world come to UK to like visit.
Yep.
You
Manchester
know, so
bars.
Yeah, like some of his victims might not even be from the UK. They might have went back to their country and like. And they gonna get like a phone call or some random police going to that sir.
So
we but hold on, before we get into that.
So bruh,
hold on. Before we do that, I just want to talk about how he got caught.
Yeah, go ahead. Bruh.
Okay, so how he got caught? He was in the middle of the act.
Yep, raping this dude.
Raping this dude, and the dude woke up and fought him. And like I said, the dude was little, so I mean. Yeah. The dude got him off of him. He made quick work of him, got him off of him, and called the police. And the police got him the same night. He couldn't get away. And like I said, he had hours. Hours. They said that he had over 1,000 hours worth of footage of him raping. And you know what? Dudes.
It's even saying here that he was like preying specifically on heterosexual men. So people who ain't never had.
Who ain't with it?
Ain't with that. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, bro. So just picture it, bro. You know, you chilling at your crib. You get a knock on the door, and they come in. It was like, Mr. Matthew Priest. We have a video.
We regret to inform you
that you've been poked in the booty by this sick. Like, bro, what would you do if they come showing you this video of you getting raped by this scrawny joker?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I probably cry. I ain't gonna lie. I probably cry. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, I'd be mad, pissed. I'll find that joker. I'm sorry, you got to die.
At this point, bro, he's already locked up. So I mean, you gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to get locked up to get to him because he's gonna have to die.
Yeah, he gonna have to. They gonna keep him in. They gonna keep him in solitary confinement though, because like first of all, they don't even play that in. And from what I understand, in the UK's prison system, they don't play that mess there.
Yeah.
So if he goes in there trying to cut up, he gonna get beat down quick.
And this is a serious topic because like like we've always said, there's so much trafficking going on, especially in the United States, all across the country, even in small towns. So be careful. There are people like this who are just sick. Even watch your kids. You know, people are preying on innocent little kids, family members. Heck, like even men.
Yeah, even
So,
men.
Protect yourself.
Hide your buns.
Yeah, if you out there, you know, clubbing and wilding, make sure you protect your drink. Don't ever leave it alone.
Yeah, if you put it down, don't pick it back up.
Exactly. Like, just cover yourself. That way you don't run into this type of situation. Because date raping is real out here. Just stay cautious, because man, is ridiculous out here in these streets. Yeah, like
Just taking him, grabbing him and holding him, as
What?
Tony Baker was saying.
And you know what? I'm like, how did these dudes not realize it the next day? Like, I'm pretty sure you'd be sore.
Yeah,
or
most
something.
of them. That's what tripped me out. You said most of them didn't even realize, like they ain't. I guess they wasn't hurt. Like that's a question in itself, right there. Like how y'all ain't hurt?
Shoot, if I get a hard stool, it infect me. I ain't trying to have nothing come in. Like, no. Like, for real. Shoot. Taking a dump in itself is like...
Hey, yeah, like you be like old buddy on Scary Movie, like, oh, bro, that just be hurt, man. Like, and this dude over here, and you telling me you woke up and then nothing hurt?
Okay.
Like, as soon as Joker said he just had I guess they was just like feeling hungover, and that was it. I was like, yeah, that. I don't know. There's a lot of questions. There's more questions than answers in this thing here, man.
Sure. If I catch that joke in the street, it's
it's on and popping. But you know, he got life, so
yeah.
he's done for. And the crazy part is, like, they say he was in court, he was smiling.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they got him. Like I said, he had all of it on his phone, every last deed. And so, like, he was just smiling, like it's funny to him. They don't even know why he did it or why he was doing it. Just, yeah, weird dude, man.
Very weird.
Very weird. I ain't gonna lie, he looks weird too.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like Golem with hair. Precious, you know. So. Y'all hide your yams out here, man. These people tripping.
Oh yeah. But we thank y'all for listening to another episode of Parking Lot Parables.
Yes, sir.
Again, I'm Jeremy Harden.
And I'm Matt P. And this is Parking Lot Parables.
Episode 7.
One time.
Yes, sir.